Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing videos here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now last week we had the announcement that Ride 3 is due to be released in November, so I thought why not revisit some Ride 2. Now I'm going to be racing some of my favourite bikes that I enjoyed in my walkthrough, and I did over 100 and something videos on this game. I absolutely loved it and I'm really looking forward to the new game. Now we've got MotoGP 18 and MXGP Pro coming soon as well. So many motorbike games, I hope you stay tuned, but let's get straight into choosing one of my favourite bikes and have a good experience. Right guys, first up we're going to do a race around Monza in the rain, and I'm going to select one of the bikes I enjoyed from my walkthrough, and it's a DLC bike and it's the Bimota SB8K. Now this bike was from 2000 and I think it had crazy stats, very good handling, all round good performance. I think it's going to be a really good bike to experience again, and I'm going to do another one in this video guys. We're going to try and do a couple of bikes each episode. Let me know if you want to see more of these revisited videos. Right, let's get straight into this race. This is going to be a really good one. Right, so here we go with the first race in today's episode around Monza in wet conditions on the Bimota SB8K. Now, I've never raced this bike in the wet, so this is going to be an interesting experience. Let's see if we can get a decent start and try not to spin up that back wheel. Now, this bike does have decent acceleration. Keep that front wheel down, and we've managed to get away okay, and we should blitz quite a few of these bikes in this field, and we have up to second. Right, let's try and be good on the brakes. We haven't adjusted any of the settings. We're on the default settings, so hopefully this bike handles okay, and that was pretty decent. Ooh, accelerate, just trying to tap the power on slowly there, but that's not bad, up to P2. A really good start on the Bimota. Right, let's try and settle in. Nice line there, just keeping it nice and tight, and we've managed to accelerate away from the rest of the field, and we're in behind the leader. Right, let's try and be good on the brakes again, slow it down, keep it nice and smooth through here. Oh, that was really nice through there, and we've managed to gain a little bit of time on the leader. Let's see if we can catch him up in this next turn, slow it down. We've got plenty of time to get past this guy, so let's just keep it nice and smooth. This bike definitely is quick, and much quicker than some of the other bikes in this race. Right, keep it nice and smooth through there, accelerate. Oh god, grabbed a bit more curve, got to be careful because it is wet and it's not going to take much to slide out, so let's just keep it nice and steady and not push it too hard. We've got plenty of time. Right, we will be doing another race as well guys after this one on a different bike that I enjoyed from my walkthrough, so don't worry about that. Oh god, just slowed it down a little bit late there, grabbed a bit more curve, just trying to keep it nice and smooth, and again that was nicely done through there after going in there a little bit hot. Now I am using the Revolution Pro controller too again guys, and this controller is amazing. I really do think guys, if you want a custom controller, this is the one you need to get. Right, let's see if we can keep it nice and smooth through there, getting loads of feel from the controller on the sensitivity and the vibration. It really does let you know, much better than a standard controller. Right, that's not too bad through there. We've managed to get into his slipstream, and we should have the superior straight line speed, and I think we have, and we're going to catch him up. Can we get past him? Just having a quick look at him. See you later. Right, we've got to be good on the brakes here. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, and stop it. Oh my god, oh, bit of contact there, but managed to turn it over. What a stop there. And is he going to get back past? Oh, that was a really scary moment there. I really mucked it up there, but I managed just to get turned into the next turn there and held it nice and tight. Right, let's see if we can get back past this bike again. We need to be a little bit better in these corners if we want to win this race. Right, slow it down, keep it nice and smooth like we did on the previous lap, and that wasn't too bad. Trying to stay off the curbs as much as I can, and we've managed to accelerate through there nicely. Slow it down, hold him on the outside. Oh god, a little bit of contact there, but we have the inside line and accelerate. Is he going to come back in the inside? Let's just keep nice and smooth, nice and tight. Oh, that was nicely done. Stay off the curb and accelerate. So we've managed to hold the lead that time through that corner. Let's see if we can go on to the rest of this lap and into the next lap in the lead, and hopefully try and get a decent result and win the race. Right, slow it down and get nicely tight in, try and stay off the curb this time. Oh, we went a little bit slower into that turn, but as long as we stay on the tarmac, that's all that matters. And again, that was nice and smooth movement through there. This bike definitely needs adjustment. Slightly understeering is giving me a little bit of reaction that I can feel on the controller into the turns, but it's nothing that you can't manage. As long as you don't push too hard and back off the power, you won't lose that rear. And again, I can feel it, and this controller, like I said, gives you a lot of feel on the brakes and into the turns, and that's why I say if you want a really decent controller, you've got to get one of these Revolution Pro Controller 2s. Right, let's see if we can go into this next lap and try and put away a bit more, and we should be able to take the win. And it's been a really good pick. This, like I said, this DLC bike was definitely up there with one of my favourite bikes in the game, and I think there was about 10 to 15 bikes that really stood out for me, and I will try and race quite a few of them if I can. If you want to see these revisited videos, the next one that I'm going to do in today's video is another absolute beauty, and you're going to be surprised at the choice. Because not a lot of people like this bike, but it was one of my favourites. Right, let's keep it nice and smooth through there. Nicely done. Oh my god, that was good through there. And I think we're going to do a road circuit next, guys, because they've got some cracking road circuits on this game, and that's what I'd like to see on Ride 3. More road circuits, because some of them are amazing, and I do think they are going to add quite a few on the new game, I've heard. Right, let's keep it nice and tight through there, and we'll just keep it nice and smooth. I'm not going to push too hard. Those bikes have caught up slightly, but I don't want to come off and ruin this experience. We've done really well so far, and like I said, I haven't played this game in a while, especially in these conditions, so it does take a little bit of adjustment. It is a lot different handling to the MotoGP games, which I have started playing again. Oh god, I can see him in my camera view there. He's right in behind. We should be able to power out, and again, that was nice and smooth through there, and we're coming towards the last corner, and this is where a lot of people can absolutely ruin it. If you outbrake yourself and you go really out wide, it's game over, because these bikes will come flying around this turn in the inside. So let's just try and brake nicely, keep a nice smooth movement, and just tap the power on slowly around the turn, and that was brilliant. And we're going to take a win on this awesome Bimotor. There you go, guys. We get a win on this awesome bike, and that is the first one on my list that I enjoyed from the game. So if you haven't got the DLC bike, guys, I'd say it's worth getting and trying out. I think it was a really, really good bike they added, and I'd like to see this one on the new game as well. Right, now we're going to jump in, and we're going to choose another bike that I absolutely love from my walkthrough. And don't forget to check out my videos. Like I said, I did over 120, I think. Loads and loads of videos on this game. I absolutely loved it. Right, let's get straight into it and choose another awesome bike. Right, guys, so here we go with race 2. So we're going to go with the road circuit this time, and this Italian road circuit is awesome. But first up, we've got to choose another awesome bike, and it's the F3675. Now, this bike is amazing. I absolutely loved it. Every race that I had on this bike, I was just amazed how good this handles. And you don't really have to muck around with the settings too much. It just has really, really good stats again. Handles like a dream. So let's get straight into this race and have another fantastic experience. So here we go. Right, so here we go with race 2 around this awesome road circuit in Italy. Now this bike, like I said, you don't need to adjust. You can just jump on it and just push it as hard as you can. So hopefully we can have a decent experience. So let's see if we can get a decent start here. And it's been a while since we've been around the circuit, so hopefully we're not too rusty. And that's not a bad start. Try and keep that front wheel down. You don't really need to use anti-wheelie on this bike because it is a very, very good handling. Oh, got a little bit of contact into that turn. Let's try and avoid hitting anyone. But these circuits are very, very tight, so you've got to be really good on the brakes and hold those decent lines. Slow it down a little bit of a bubble at the back there. Went into there a little bit quick, but we managed to hold it nicely. Like I said, this bike handles like a dream once you get the feel for it. It's a little bit different to the Bimotor we've just raced, and let's see if we can get used to this full circuit. Nicely done again, keep it nice and smooth, and I think the two bikes in front are the same bike as what I'm on, so let's keep it nice and controlled through there nicely. Now this section you can just open the throttle and go for it. Let's see if we can be good on the brakes into this turn, slow it down, just trying to learn the circuit again. Like I said, it's been a while and we just outbraked ourselves a little bit there, but managed to pull it back, and oh god, that was really good. Oh, got a little bit of contact there as I drove up the hill. I didn't realise I'd get that much acceleration out that turn. Right, slow it down. Try and be good on the brakes. Oh god, the wheel went up there. Trying to be good on the change of direction. Like I said, I'm not using anti-wheelie, so I did get a bit of a wheelie there, but managed to control it nicely. Like I said, this bike is absolutely sound. Really handles like a dream. Right, let's keep it nice and controlled through here. There's a lot of hilly bits in this race, so you've got to be careful with the change of direction and keep it nice and smooth, because it doesn't take much to get that wheel up, especially over this thing. So you've got a little bit of a bump in the road there, and you've got to keep it nice and smooth. Oh my god, how close was I to the wall there? Really, really close, and we've just dropped a position as well. Right, let's see if we can go a little bit harder. Now we've got the circuit in our mind again. Let's see if we can push this bike a little bit harder. Right, let's take a little bit more pace through that turn. Nicely done. And see if we can get past this bike. We want to catch the leader. This is only a 3-lap race, so we've got to try and push a little bit harder. We don't want to lose it. Nicely done, nice and tight, and just keep it nice and smooth. And that was not too bad. Right, let's see if we can get past this bike. Let's try and line him up, go in the inside, be good on the brakes, hold it nicely. That's not bad. We managed to stop it nicely there, and we're into P2. Right, let's see if we can push it and get past this bike in front. And again, that was nicely done through there. Right, that's really opened the throttle through this section, and try not to hit any of the houses. Oh, that was nice through there. Love that section, especially when you get a lot of bikes going through that at the same time. You always got an AI rider going flying into one of the houses, and then you're looking behind you, and all you can see is this body going flying up in the air. Oh, that was nicely done around that turn. Controlled that nicely, and we're into the lead. Right, let's see if we can be better on the throttle this time and try to keep that front wheel down. Nice and smooth that time. That was much better control, and we've got a little bit wider in that turn than I would have liked. But like I said, I haven't made any adjustments to the bike, so it's just a matter of just getting used to the way this bike handles on the default setup. Right, let's keep it nice and steady through here. We've definitely got the pace. We just need to just keep it nice and controlled into those turns. Again, that was nicely done. Again, let's keep it nice and steady, and see if we can go on the outside. Let's try and stay away from the wall this time. Nicely done, and it looks like he's going to go down to the last lap. Let's see if we can push even harder into this last lap and try and take the win on this awesome bike. Right, so let's see if we can be a little bit quicker through this turn. Keep it nice and smooth. Oh, that was nice. Really, really good through there, and we've got to be really good on the brakes. Oh god, he just made contact with me. Luckily I didn't come off. I just managed to steady myself, and let's just let him go, because we know we can get him through these slow corners. We just got to be really, really good on the brakes. Right, let's see if we can keep it nice and smooth through here. And again, oh god, he's gone on the inside. Let's go on the outside. Let's try not to make any more contacts, and let's go, let him go on the inside again. Let's go on the outside and get a good drive. Oh, that wasn't very good through there. We could have gone through there a lot quicker, but we're still within a chance of winning this race. We just got to be really good through these final sections of this race, and we have dropped 0.4 on this lap at that sector. Right, let's see if we can be good up the hill. Nicely accelerating. Oh god, that wasn't too bad. Right, we're going to take the inside line into this turn. Can we get at the inside of him? Be really good onto the apex, just scrape past him in the inside. Right, be good on the brakes again into this turn. Is he going to try and get in the inside? Let's try and keep it nice and tight, and slowly open the throttle again up the hill. Oh, that was nicely controlled through there, and we've just got to finish off these last few corners, and we're going to take the win. But it's going to be a very close finish, so let's be careful we don't muck it up. And we have dropped almost a second on this lap with that contact at the start of this lap. Right, let's see if we can be nice and good around the here. Keep it nice and steady, and turn direction and accelerate. Oh, is he going to come up the inside? I think we're just going to have the power and to the finish line. Oh, what a good race that was. It really shows how good this bike, because we had a bit of everything. We had contact, had to really go hard on the brakes. We wheelied up and controlled. It just shows how good all round this bike is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see some more revisited Ride 2, whether you want to see some more MotoGP 17, some more MXGP 3, because all these new games are coming out soon, and it'd be good to get loads of interest for the new series coming on the channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you very, very soon.